Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I am a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a cash unstuffing where I'm gonna go through all of my sinking funds and pull out cash that I have spent online. And I typically use money from my savings challenge binder, my $1 savings challenge, just to make change if I need to, which I almost always do. So I'm just gonna pull that out of here. And this is new to my shop. So this is from the Lux Haven collection. So there is also a wallet as well in that collection. And those actually just went live this morning. We had a soft launch and restock in my shop. And so these are available right now. I've been getting a lot of questions about when they're going to be available. And they are today. So okay, I'm gonna start just by counting this cash to make sure I have the right amount here. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in 20s, 10, 20, 30, so 130, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold on. So that's 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, and 1. So $161 is what needs to go back into my $1 savings challenge, just to make sure that my math is correct. And then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull out my online spending tracker. And I just wanna give a special shout out to all the new people on the channel. Welcome, welcome. So happy you're here. I hope you'll decide to subscribe and stick around because we have a ton of fun over here on this channel and we love to cheer each other on. So go ahead and drop in the comments one of the goals you're working towards right now, or if you have any questions about cash stuffing, because either myself or someone else would love to answer those questions for you. So I just realized I need to grab my pen, and so I'm gonna do that and then we will get going with the unstuffing. Okay, I thought it might be also good to grab my calculator because I'm definitely gonna need that. And I really quick want to answer a few questions. I've been getting so many messages and emails asking me when these binders are going to be available, and they'll be available sometime in July. They're in production right now because they're gonna be customized, so they're gonna have my logo on them, and so it's just taking a little bit longer for them. They're literally making them from scratch because there were some things, this is a sample, and there were some things that I wanted changed. So yeah, they're making them exactly how I want them, hopefully. I've never worked with this manufacturer before, but I'm really excited because they've been great so far. So this is the A6, this is the A5, and this is perfect for like the planner pages, like the A5 budget binder pages. And I love that there's a ton of space to put all of your different budgeting supplies, and like my cash planning notepad, which this was a new release today during my soft launch as well, but it just fits so perfectly in there. So you can just like keep it with all your stuff, which is awesome. So I am gonna go ahead and just get started with adding up any categories that are similar. So basically I do plenty of online spending, way too much if you can't tell, this month because this is only for the first half of June. So I like to just add up the categories that are similar. And to do this process, I actually use an app called EveryDollar, which is linked to my bank account. So anytime me or my husband swipes our debit card or we're purchasing something online, it'll show up on the app, and then I drag and drop it into each category. So when I'm doing that process, I'm also writing down what things I'm dragging and dropping so I can make sure I'm taking the cash out of our sinking funds to put back into the bank. We do keep about $1,000 buffer for online spending in our checking account, and that is not something we just started with. We actually saved up over time to have that $1,000. I feel like for our family, it's plenty, but yeah, we've got a couple like weird things in here that I'm gonna talk about as we go. We'll just start at the top with Emily's spending, which is just one little line item, and it was $5. And actually my husband spent this money and I could take it out of his spending, but I'm not going to. He stopped and got me an energy drink, and where we get them, when you buy two, you save like $1.25. So he ended up getting me two of them, and I just don't want to take it out of his spending. So I'm just gonna take it out of mine since it technically was for me. And my love languages are gifts and acts of service. So anytime he brings me home a drink or something like that, I feel the love, if you know what I mean. So we'll just cross that one off. That was really easy, just $5 even. I think it was like $4.87, but I usually just round up. Okay, so travel. Some of these I might not have enough for, and that's okay. I will by the end of this month when we're done cash stuffing, but I'm gonna see if I do have enough, and I think travel is in our, yeah, right here. So I bought tickets to Dave Ramsey's Smart Conference. Oh, I do have enough. That's really exciting. So I bought tickets to Dave Ramsey's Smart Conference, and I just decided to take it out of travel. I don't really have like an entertainment or self-development envelope, which, I mean, I don't think I need more envelopes right now. So I just took it out of travel. So we're gonna do 50, we'll take it out of, so 50, 100, 120, 130. So we'll just take $3. Hold on a second. I don't wanna get this all messed up here. So I just put 50 back to the bank. And this actually should have gone in my savings challenge, right? See, now I already messed myself up. Why does this get so confusing? It doesn't matter. I'll just make sure, I'll just put it all in the same, and then when we're done, we'll count out $161. Why don't I always do that? Because I always get confused with my back to the bank pile and the pile I'm making change from, when in reality, I could just put it all in one pot and then just count out $161, and then what's left should be what I pulled from here. My gosh, okay. So we're just gonna do that. So I'm gonna actually, since we're doing it that way, I do like to condense my $1 savings challenge, or else it gets really, really bulky. So 1, 2, 3 is what we'll save, take out of here. So we have $8 whole left in our travel envelope, which is fine. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go to Dave Ramsey's Smart Conference. It's in Chicago, and I got a deal on the tickets because they had a promo code, and I heard about it on their podcast. So I'm not 100% sure if Chris will be able to go with me. I did get 2 tickets, but he is starting a really big project for his construction company. So he might not be able to go, but then I'll just find someone to go with me. It'll be fine. Okay, so home renovations, I have 2 that equal $15. I'm just gonna keep this out because I think most of these are out of our low priority. And we don't have anything in home renovation, so I'm gonna leave those. We ended up having to get new doors. It's a long story, but basically the baby was going into the bathroom and taking the toothbrushes out of the drawer and swirling them around in the toilet, and our door was broken, so even if it was closed, she could just like push it open. And then on top of that, Eli, our 6-year-old who's autistic, is learning to wipe himself, and so he has been like using an entire roll of toilet paper because he doesn't understand the concept that like, hey, so for miscellaneous I'm taking out 10. He doesn't understand that you don't need a whole roll of toilet paper when you wipe yourself. So we kind of need to monitor him and teach him how much to use. And he's just so used to independently going that, and then coming to get us when he needs to be wiped, but now he's not doing that anymore. So it sounds kind of awful, but we needed to find a way to lock him out of the bathroom so he has to come get us if he has to go to the bathroom, and then we can, you know, teach him how to wipe correctly, because toilet paper ain't cheap, and we've been going through so much toilet paper and having to unclog the toilet. So anyway, home renovations is empty because we needed to get doorknobs. So okay, out of kids, $18. So I did get headphones for Eli to help him. He hates them, the headphones, but he so I'm gonna take 2 out of here because that's 18. He hates them, but I wanted him to get used to them so we can start going more places, because there's a lot of places we'd like to go, but he won't tolerate it because of the noise. And so I got him some of those like big headphones to like block the noise out, and he'll wear them for about 5 seconds, which is progress. So, all right, summer. Oh wait, we have way more in kids. Let's add this up real quick, see if we have enough. So I did get reusable water balloons, which have been the most amazing thing ever. They keep my kids so busy. Chris got Liam some golf balls. And then I got Eli a Happy Feet DVD, or not Happy Feet, Angry Birds. Not because he likes to watch it, but he's obsessed with DVD cases. So, okay, so I can't do all of these, but I can do the water balloons, which is 20, 30, 1 and 2. So we will do that. Water balloons. So we'll mark that one off. And then we have $5 left. So we'll leave the other two and just keep this in here for now. And then as I cash stuff more in here, we'll pull it out. Okay, so that was it for kids. I probably could have put water balloons in summer actually. But I mean, it all comes out of the same pot, right? So summer is in our holiday sinking funds binder. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, let's see here. Comment below, which color do you like better? Do you like the black, the taupe, or the white binders? I haven't asked people that yet, but I'm curious. Okay, this is good. We have $60. So we need 32. So we're gonna put this in here and we'll have to grab 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We don't have any 5s. Let me look here, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna actually do something real quick. I'm gonna condense some of this so that we can have 5 so that I don't have this many $1 bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So say I knew I had a couple 5s somewhere so that I could condense that. So I'm gonna mark off summer. Okay, so then I have to take 50 out of gifts is the next one. So this is really awful. Eli is in like a life skills class at school, which is kind of like special ed, but they call it life skills. And he also does some stuff in his mainstream classroom. And I kind of forgot about his mainstream classroom teacher for Teacher Appreciation Week because I don't really have much communication with her. He's really only in there for 45 minutes a day. And so I don't really hear from her much. And I just straight up like spaced it. So then I realized it at the end of the year, and she's so amazing. She always made sure that he felt so included in everything. And so I'm gonna do 60 and then take a 10. She made him feel so included, and to him, he doesn't really notice it because he doesn't really notice social stuff like that. But for me, it meant so much to me. So I ended up sending her a $50 Amazon gift card at the end of the school year just to thank her for everything. So, okay, clothing. I think we have a lot in clothing, so we should be okay. So $30. Got Rowan some butterfly clips. I just put those in clothing. I didn't really know where else to put it. And then 118. So I did get the girls some dresses and t-shirts and shorts, mostly Bristol, because I feel like she's getting to that age where I don't have a lot of hand-me-downs for her, because when Rowan was that age, she destroyed all her clothes. So I don't have as many. So I did get the girls some summer clothes. And I did that shopping online. So we're gonna take out these 2 50s, and then we'll take 2 1s back to make change. So we still have 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll actually just condense that since we're here. And we still have $205 in clothing. So that's nice. We can cross off all of these. Did I do that right? Oh, I only took out the girls' stuff. I still need to take out 39 more. Okay, so, well, I probably just would have kept one of these 50s. So I gotta do this, hang on. 100 minus 61. Okay. I was too busy talking about the girls' clothing that I didn't even remember to actually look at my calculator. It's like, oh, we still have a lot in clothing. Well, that's because I didn't take out almost $40. Okay, so next is date night, and date night is gonna be in our low priority. So the white is our high priority, which are things that we need to survive or take care of ourselves. Low priority are things that we could technically live without, like we don't need them to survive. So what am I looking for? Oh, date night. Okay. So I bought these really cool cards off of Amazon, and so it's $19. Knew I had a crisp one in there. And they were $19 and some $18 and some change, including tax and whatever. So, but these cards are called Fair Play cards, and they basically list off like all the household tasks, and I can link them in the description too, but they list off all the household tasks that you might have like as a couple, and you basically go through the cards, and they won't all apply to your lifestyle. Like if you don't have kids, you can take out like 20 of the cards because those pertain to kids, or if you don't have pets, or you don't have a yard. So, but you go through these cards one by one, and you basically just divvy them out and have conversations about like, this is what I'm gonna do and this is what you're gonna do, so that you're on the same page. And then whatever card that you have in your hand, that like that's your thing, like you have to do that 100% of the time. Not that you can't like help each other out, obviously, but I thought that would be so good for Chris and I. We haven't done it yet, but you go through those cards, like we might even do it once a month, because our life is so just like, he has busy seasons for work and slower seasons for work. And so in his busier seasons, I might have more cards than he has. Or when I'm really busy and he's slow, he might have more cards than I have. But just having those constant communication times where you're just like sitting down to specifically do that. So we love to just sit out on our patio after we put the kids to bed and have a drink. And I thought that would be the perfect thing to do, because our communication is pretty good and we really don't have problems with like arguing with house stuff. Sorry, my fridge is making noises. But I just thought it would make it even better, because we do have stressful times where he's really busy and I'm really busy and our 4 children still need to be taken care of. So yeah, I just thought in case that's something you want to do with your partner, it's called Fair Play. If you just look up Fair Play cards on like FAIR Play cards on Amazon, you can find them. Okay, so pet care. Oh, let's see if Chris put the cash back in here. I asked him about it after the last time I cash stuffed, because he took the dogs to get their immunizations, and then there should have been like 100 something left in pet care. So I asked him about it and he was like, oh yeah, I gotta put that back in there. So we'll find out. Yes, he did. Okay, so $10. So pet care, I bought them some shampoo, some de-shedding shampoo. It was $8, so I'll take 2 back. Kind of want to grab crispy ones. Actually, it doesn't matter because this money gets spent. So now we still have $22 left in pet care. Okay, so the last one on here, guys, we booked our 10th anniversary trip. I'm so excited. So we decided not to go up north to 2 Harbors. Again, we are actually going to Colorado because we both love the mountains. And so we got an Airbnb to like in the middle of nowhere in the mountains to just chillax for like 4 days. So we just paid it all up front, and I don't think we have quite enough in here to cover the entire thing, but I'm still gonna take this out and put it in the bank. So I have $500, and then $600, $657, $758, $850. So I have $850. So what I'm gonna do is so we still need to, 350 is what we need to still put in there. So I'm not even gonna mark it off yet, but that's just a note to myself that I still need to put $350 back in there. And then we'll keep stuffing this 10th anniversary trip, but it'll just be for like gas, eating out, if Chris decides he wants to go golfing. I don't golf, but I'll sit in the golf cart and look at the mountains, I guess. But just little things like that. So we'll keep cash stuffing this the same amount, even though we've already booked it. And we're not flying, we're just gonna drive, and it's like an 18-hour drive, but it'll be fun. So I'm gonna put this back in the bank, take out our placeholder. We've got a bunch of 50s to take back. So now is the moment of truth. So these other ones I have not checked off yet. I will leave that blank, and then next time I do my unstuffing, I will go through and pull cash out if we have enough. And if we don't, I'll just leave them, and then each time I come back, once we accumulate enough, I will pull it out. So first thing I'm gonna do is count up $161 in here. So I think what I'm gonna do is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm gonna try to keep, oh, it's similar. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna condense this even more. 20, so 161, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let's make sure this is 161, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Perfect. So $161 is what I will put back in my savings challenge. So we have the exact same amount, but it's a little bit thinner in here, which is good. I've already broken one zipper pouch because it got too thick. And then we will add up all of our check marks and make sure that is the amount of cash that we have in there. So 5, okay, seems like a lot, but I know there was that 850 in there. Moment of truth. I also forgot to mark off this pet care thing. Okay. I'm nervous, you guys. Here goes nothing. All right, so we've got 50 or 500. I'm already screwing it up. Okay, 500, 600, 700, 758, 859, 950, 1,000, 1,050, 1,100. So I'm just gonna set that there and keep track of where we're at. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Oh my God, there's a hidden 50. Well, now I gotta start over. No, I don't. Okay. But now I gotta count odd. Oh, it's like every cash stuffer's nightmare. 1,100, 1,150, 70, 90, 12, 10, 1230, 1250, 1270, 1280, 1290, 1,300. Now I don't remember what my amount was. 1,300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,308, is that what it was? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna add it together again, I think. All right, so I'm short $3. I'm sure that there's a mistake in there somewhere. If I catch it when I'm editing, great. If not, that's okay too, because here's the deal. I round up every single time I do this. So I know that $3 is not gonna affect my buffer in my checking account. If you're somebody who needs to have everything like perfect and like add up, it might not be the channel for you. Just kidding. I'm just not a detail person, and I have so much to do all the time that I'm like, you know what, $3, not a big deal. If I was off by 150, I would figure it out, but $3 doesn't bother me too much. And I'm just excited to replenish our buffer, get that taken back to the bank. So drop any questions you have about this process in the comments. I usually do this like once or twice a month. I'd say the part that takes the longest is definitely the part where I actually write all this down and I'm going through my app, because sometimes, like, I don't know, I have to like go through all of our Amazon purchases and figure out like how to categorize it, etc. So that's the part that takes the longest, but other than that, this is my favorite, like actually playing with the cash. So I really do though hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it blessed you in some way and that you had fun, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video.